All right, welcome to the Straight Red Card. Hit like. We're going to talk about UEFA and the new deal they were trying to put together to quell off or smash or destroy the whole Super League thing, and that a lot of the Super League teams supposedly signed on to and said, yeah, that sounds good. We like it. You're placating us more. And then, of course, they announced the Super League. But, Brett, there was a new deal that UEFA was making, and an expansion of the Champions League. I'll let you kind of briefly tell us about some of the main points.
Yeah. So basically they're bouncing the teams up from 32 teams to 36 teams. You're going to do a 10 group stage games by 10 different opponents, or I guess there's going to be 5 home, 5 away.
And then this, by the way, that you're saying, isn't this to increase the number of games, which is exactly one of the complaints of the super clubs in the Super League? Okay,
it's going to create over 100 new matches, apparently. Not for each team, of course.
And yet, don't all these teams complain there are too many fixtures?
Yeah, including all the domestic league, the cups, Champions League. Yeah, it's just too many things. Players are getting stretched out.
And yet they want the owners. The players complain about there being too many fixtures. The coaches complain there are too many fixtures, but the owners don't seem to give a crap because they want more money.
I was going to say, we're going to break back into the Super League for a second here, I guess. Yeah, the owners don't care, and the reason they put that in there is because they wanted more games because they can make more money.
That's right.
The players will just deal with it, but the owners will make more money. Okay, right. Bouncing back, though.
Yeah.
Another little fun fact is that if the winner of the new Champions League format will have played 17 games compared to the old format, which is 13 games. Mm-hmm. So, not a huge drastic increase for the teams, but enough.
Yep.
So of the 36 teams, the top of it, basically it's going to be almost like a table format. You have the top 8 teams auto qualifying. Teams 9 through 24 will play in a 2-leg playoff match to secure a path to the final 16. So home and away.
Mm-hmm.
And then, that's the new format basically.
But we still have the old, qualifying format prior to that, right? Where all of these tiny teams that were champions of like Luxembourg and Northern Ireland's league, and
I would wager that's all still included there.
That's all still there. So.
I didn't read up on it, but they didn't say anything against it either. Yeah,
not that the champions of the Cypriot League or, the Macedonian champions are going to be, ever make it, because they're not.
I would wager that the 32 teams out of the 36 are going to be the exact same, or pulled the exact same way they were originally pulled.
Yeah.
Same top leagues are getting the same number of pulls, and then they have the playoff into the 32 team league. But spots 33 through 36 starts getting a little hazy and a little questionable.
You don't say.
It's a word salad of just gibberish, and I'm sure it makes sense. And I spent over 20 minutes just working it out, and I say it all the time, but kids make me dumb, and maybe that's the case. Maybe this is not gibberish, but maybe it is.
It sounded like gibberish to me. Listen, honestly, it went in one ear, went out the other ear, as I read it to myself, and I said, "That's just gibberish."
It's like all the adults in Peanuts. Wah, 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 wah,
yeah, exactly. And really, I think the extra added spots will end up just going to the bigger leagues. And giving them extra spots. So, whiners like Arsenal coming in fifth can get in.
Fair play award. Here you go. No, so I do have it written down as far as how those spots are filled out. And I would like to go over them because just to share the word salad. So one spot is going to go to the. I'm gonna actually quote it and then paraphrase it.
Okay.
So one of the additional places will go to a club ranked 3rd in the championship of the association and 5th position in the UEFA National Association ranking.
Can those both be the same thing?
So the way I interpreted this, and I feel like I'm accurate here, is the spot's going to go to the third place team in a domestic league nation that's ranked 5th in the UEFA rankings, which would be France right now. Looking at the rankings as it stands now, it would be whoever third place in France would get brought into the would get the 33rd spot.
I thought France already. I guess they only get 2 spots, but I thought they got 3.
I don't know. I'm going strictly off of what's worded here.
I thought they already got 3 spots. Jesus, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought they already got 3 spots. So, I thought Germany gets 4, or excuse me, England gets 4, Spain gets 4. I don't know. I mean, it changes every year, so
Italy gets 4. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Italy's down to 3. But and it's based on the coefficients, and they change every year.
Maybe. So, 34th spot goes to a domestic champion by extending from 4 to 5 the number of clubs via a quote-unquote champions path.
What?
So that means a league that may have 4 clubs in the Champions League automatically included. A spot may be given to a 5th club in that league via a quote-unquote champions path, and I have no idea what that means.
Oh, they're going to create like a path for like Arsenal to get in.
Yeah, that's why I brought that up immediately after you mentioned that, because that's the hand you down, if you will.
So basically, what it'll be is like all former champions in that league: Arsenal, Man United. Let's say, let's say Nottingham Forest ever made it back. I know that.
Maybe the Champions Path is sort of like a, let's say PSG wins it this year. And then, look at that example because of 4. Let's say Man City wins it this year. But then they don't qualify for the Champions League next year.
Right.
Maybe then they're saying, well, they're the champions, so they get the spot.
Right, and they'll say Arsenal are former champions, so they are in on that tournament to decide, and then they'll play each other head-to-head or something. Like Man United, they may not get in, so they need to use that path too. Who knows? But it's just another opportunity for the big boys to get in. It sounds like, and we're guessing here, but a champions path? That sounds like specifically for the clubs that are former champions of the Champions League who are sucking currently.
Well, even in the description from their actual announcement, it was in quotes. So I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, I know.
So, it could be anything.
Yeah, it could.
So we still have 2 spots to go. We only talked about 2 of the 4.
I know. We got to go for the next one.
So 2 spots go to clubs with the highest club coefficient over the last 5 years that have not qualified for the Champions League group stage, but have either for the Champions League's qualifiers, Europa League, or Europa Conference.
God almighty. So this sounds a lot like the Mexican League and the Argentinian League's promotion and relegation system. It's based over a multi-year, like you got to suck for 4 years if you were once good to be relegated. Yeah. Like, and that's different between Argentina and Mexico, but that's the general theme of their relegation process. And that sounds like the same thing that's going on here.
So basically, over the last 5 years, if you've been in Champions League, or if you've been in Champions League qualifiers, Europa League or Europa Conference, and you're one of the highest club coefficients. And again, I'm not sure where they're basing that out of. Wins and losses, I guess, but it's just these. I joked about the first one, but man, these last 3 are just sort of like we'll decide when we decide.
It's basically they are trying to placate teams like Man United, who right now are sour city, and Arsenal, who are not performing well either, who are just going to fall outside. But 5 years ago, both of them were really good teams, or better than they are now. And now they're in. There's a way for them to get in. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
And we got one more spot.
No, that was it.
Oh.
1, then 2. So that was all 4 spots.
So the last 2 spots are based on the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like more placating. Just in case a team that's traditionally a power and has all the money for a short time period screws it up, they can still get in. I get it. Okay. All right. Does that sum up this whole section?
Yeah, I mean, Europa League and the Europa Conference are following the same format more or less, except for I guess Europa League is going to have 8 matches in the league stage, and then the Europa Conference is going to have 6 matches.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah,
right.
That's everything. That was, like I said, not a whole lot to take from that, but just the increase. But then, like I said, the number of teams that the last 4 spots, the increase just seems a little strange.
It just sounds like the UEFA was doing exactly what the big clubs wanted, which is suck up to them.
It will, yeah. We'll still have all the champions move up, but if you have a fuck up season, we'll still take care of you. We got you covered.
Yeah, I mean, so in a sense, UEFA totally got down on their knees, and okay, that was a bad way to start.
I was just saying that might explain why when they announced the Super League that UEFA came out really butthurt.
Yeah, they did seem pretty butthurt. Like, we've already pleasured you several times.
They came out like,
how much more?
Mother,
how much
just
more?
Gave them everything they wanted.
How much more pleasuring do we need to do before you stop getting us in the ass? And again, I'm not making UEFA out to be victims. They are not. They're corrupt. They've been corrupt for a long time. And so I'm not crying over their crying. They can go cry all they want. But
I saw a meme today on Twitter. Have you ever seen Big Lebowski?
Yes, of course.
You know the scene where they go to the one kid's house, and he ends up taking a golf club and shattering the guy's window of the car. This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. So somebody posted that, and they put Super League as a car, and then UEFA as Goodman or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll have to find. Now I'm gonna have to find that meme for the show. God damn it! Right.
I'll go back through Twitter and see if I can find it.
Yeah, mail it to me. Yeah. And no, don't snail mail.
I'll email it to you, not mail it. Mail would take a lot longer.
Yeah, I won't be able to put the show together for another 4 days. Because I'd have to scan it too then after it got here. But yeah, it just sounds like UEFA did all they could, and then they still got in the ass, and now, where we are, which is a clown show, basically, what's going on here. So, all right, I guess we better move to the next topic.
And as always, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on this video.
And lightly click on the like button and subscribe button. You don't have to smash it. All right.
You do you.
Next show.